Yes, he's finally going to play Mass Effect. If you can believe it. This is a mouse and keyboard, right? Did I mouse and keyboard this one, or did I controller this one? I don't even remember. What's up, Taz? Welcome. Says first time, but I recognize this name from somewhere. Alrighty, let's get... That's done. Let's resume. Yes. Yes. The WJLG server. One of many that I frequent. A lot of really cool people over there at WJLG. I still drink that coffee. As a matter of fact, that on everything, the coffee is actually really good. I'm on my third bag, I think.
Huh.
I think I bought 2 my first order. Okay. So, it's been a minute since I played this, but the last time I played, I had just made it to the council, I think, and just been granted the rank of oh, you saw the Glitterbeard stream? Dude, how was that? That was fun. That was so much fun. I still have Sea of Thieves installed because, like, I'm totally down to go sailing. That game's great. Apparently there's a bunch of updates coming too. Okay, let's see. See, how's the audio on this? Let's check the tab. Mass Effect's at 64. Let's bring that up. Okay. Wonder why it was so quiet. Let's see. Options. No, not controls. I want sound. There we go. Alright, journal. Let's see, what should we do next? Expose Saren or Garrus? Yes, dude, I did need tissues. I straight up had an ugly cry moment, and like a scrubby t-shirt within reach became an instant handkerchief off the side of the camera because I was moved by that gameplay, that whole scene, that whole story was just, that was a bit much. I was not prepared. Ooh, I need 2 more of these keepers. So I need to wander around just a little bit more. Let's try... Oh, it says, with the Quarian's evidence against Saren, you no longer need to find Garrus. Yeah, I need to find him, though. But where? Okay, so I have to go wandering around. I have to find Garrus and bump into him before I leave. And I need 2 more of those keepers. The ambassador will provide you with the ship and crew. Meet him at the Alliance docking bay, accessible through the central elevator in CSEC Academy. Okay. And that's to continue the quest and leave. Oh, you couldn't find me on Steam? Okay. Well, I got some good news for you. That's pretty easy. At least it was pretty easy. I know I have a link down below on this whole Twitch business. There's all the stuff, like if you scroll down, there's all those pictures there. Those are clickable links, all of them. So if you look for the one that has a big Steam icon, that one should take you straight to my profile on Steam. Which, I think, let me see, meow. To give you an eyeball on it, there's that. Also, I use the same name everywhere. Like, see this thing right here? It's this Tim Twig 81. I mean, I use it everywhere. It's my name, it's my nickname, and it was the year I was born. So, 3 pieces of information all smooshed for your convenience. I use that prefix everywhere. Makes things very simple. Accidental branding wasn't on purpose. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so let's see, what's recent activity, Halo Master Chief Collection, which I just finished. I don't know if you caught the end of that. I just finished Combat Evolved, the original Halo, on Legendary with my buddy Dave. He asked if we could run through that, and I gladly obliged. Dave can have the world. I'd give that man anything. Give him a, shirt off my back. And Grid 2, because I fucking love racing games, and I really want to move on to Forza, but I need to finish this one first. I've always got, I try to keep one game of each genre installed at a time. So if I have an itch for a fighting game, I've got one on hand. If I have an itch for a racing game, I've got one on hand. Mass Effect is currently my RPG that's installed, and I'm scared of, having to actually commit to 3 games and possibly a 4th with DLC and all that insane business. Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about that today, the Halo series coming up. I'm excited for that one. I'm a fan of Halo. Courtesy of my buddy Dave, actually. Just as a quick backstory, he bought the Xbox. I already had a PlayStation 2, and he was like, dude, you need to get an Xbox. And I'm like, no, I don't. He goes, dude, you need to get an Xbox. I'm like, why would I want to do that? I've got a PS2. It does everything. And he says it doesn't play Halo. And I was like, okay, fine. So he buys the Xbox. He says, come up. We play it on co-op for a little while. And I liked it. And I was like, cool, I got first-person shooters on the PS2. I'm not terribly impressed. But the Xbox could link with other Xboxes, and we were able to have like LAN parties with these things, and he convinced me, and I was like, okay, fine. And I went to a pawn shop and bought one, and yeah, I bought the box. I bought Combat Evolved, even though the label said not for resale. And I also went to GameStop, and I was like, hey, I have this Xbox, I've got Halo, I like role-playing games, what would you recommend? And the guy was like, oh, here you go, Morrowind, boom. And I was like, hey, I remember an old Elder Scrolls game. I was on my dad's old computer, and I never played it, and I don't know why. And the one that my dad had was Daggerfall, and I remember thinking the graphics sucked, and I didn't want to play it. But Morrowind on the Xbox just gobbled me up for months. I had pages and pages and pages of notes and spiral ring binders full of just scribbles and drawings and arrows and pointing over here and talk to this guy and blah, 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 blah. I have also seen the the movies and the Forward Unto Dawn. I think I still have a copy of Halo Legends, the one that was all those short stories. It's good stuff. It's very, very good. Okay. Assignment Citadel. Scan the keepers. Alrighty. Well, how's the audio? Can you hear footsteps and things?
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Yeah, I read those books too, Taz. Yeah, I think I have the second and third book over on the shelf, but I read that first one. That was really good. I actually really enjoyed that book.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
I wonder if there'll be another way besides Amazon Prime to watch that. I've got to find a way. I'm sure there'll be one somewhere.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Okay, side quest. Got a missing vessel. Da 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 da. I think I just saw something pop up there, guy.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Gotta find it. There we go. Turn the Mass Effect volume up just a smidge. say. To the Presidium.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Nice. Glad to hear it. Thank you. That third-person perspective drives me nuts. The audio levels, I'm always, you know, conscious of and self-conscious of, because Windows likes to mess with defaults, you know, constantly fighting against the Windows protecting me from myself. Alright, well, keep an eye out for a dude in blue.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light.
This guy's now free
Where
to
there
go
was
about
only
his
ignorance,
business.
the Enkindlers gave wisdom. Where there was only silence, the Enkindlers gave the gift of speech. This very station
Star
is
Trek
the
fans
work
will
of
know
the
Caden
Enkindlers.
as
Their
Michael
gift
Jonas
to
from
all
Star
their
Trek
children.
Voyager. It's a reference lost on me. I've seen a grand total of 0 episodes of Voyager. I'd like to say I'm a Star Trek fan, but I think it would be more accurate to say I'm a fan of The Next Generation. That one I did sit and watch for some time as a youth, but only as it was on TV, and that's what the family was watching. My dad was a fan of the show, and I liked it. I liked the episodes with the character Q, and pretty much any time they went to the holodeck, I was all for it, because, I mean, I was already a gamer then, and if I could get a holodeck, could you imagine playing games in a holodeck? Once we perfect shield technology and holograms, holodecks will be possible. There will be collision. You can color it and shape it any way you like. It's going to be great. I can't wait for a holodeck. You know, it would be, you know, you're not like jacking into anything. It's not like Johnny Mnemonic or the Matrix getting stabbed in the dome with a wire or a plug. You're actually moving around, and you have to physically jump and climb and do things. If there's platforming involved, you have to do it. I think that would be neat. Having shield technology means collision, so you could just make moving platforms and such. That'd be neat. If somebody could get on that, please. Okay, now that one, I did hear that lady's voice. The lady that played Deanna Troi. I have heard her voice in this. Marina Sirtis, I think, if memory serves. And I don't know where I'm going. Probably not that way. Oh, is that him? Oh, it's not him. Sorry.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Ashley, that's messed up. Don't say that. You can't say stuff like that. God. This is where everything started. ahead. Looking for keepers. Says there's 2 I'm missing. So pardon me if I seem like I'm wandering. It's with a purpose. Oh, nice. I really dig the sci-fi crossovers, you know, paying homage and having these people, you know, play similar roles and stuff. I remember I was in theater watching, I think, Guardians of the Galaxy, and when Ben Browder first shows up, I remember laughing and pointing like, "Oh shit, look who it is!" And everybody looking at me like, "What's he laughing at?" Because apparently I was the only person within 20 yards that had ever watched Farscape. But yeah, when they do crossovers and stuff, that's really neat. You get to see people in another light. Give actors a chance to shine. I've also heard, I think, Claudia Black in this somewhere. As far as Stargate goes, I have seen the original film and nothing else. I liked it. Oh, cool. So this keeper scan. Journal. Okay, so that's 19 of 20. I'm missing 1. Missing 1. Claudia is a Chlorian in 2 and 3. Neat. That's one of those ladies, Claudia Black. She could just read me the phone book and I would be in heaven. Just tell me anything. Read your grocery list. Can I just listen to you talk? This is the little tavern, right? So which way did I come in? That way? I think that's the way I came in. Keep her here. And I'm pretty sure I already went through this guy's entire dialogue tree.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one
stuff.
day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
Okay, so yeah, a major story beat passed, so some people probably would have new stuff to say. Oh, that's another one I haven't seen is The Expanse, but my roommate talks that one up. He said, "Oh, you'll love it." And he's not the only one I've heard say good things about The Expanse. I've not yet seen it, though. I'm bad about watching shows. I really am.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Eyes are up here, dude.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once. Spectres walk a slippery slope, Commander. Operate outside the law and it changes you. Look what happened to Saren.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Now, I want to answer this both ways because, no, specifically, that dude is not the one we need. But on the other side is the same point. Like, yes, we need these kinds of people, but not that one. Yes, but not that one. Yes, but not that one. I think I'm just going to let that hang.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
You made your point. Everybody left their iPods on the table. Some shooters. Is that what those are? I think that's what those are. It's okay.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Oh, good. Glad. Saves me time. Because I'm looking for somebody. And he looks a lot like you. But he's in blue. Pretty sure I already got this guy. I did. Okay, so this wing is thoroughly cleaned. Gleaned. And preened. Next up, we'll do the tower.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers.
I already scanned this guy. Pretty sure it did. Yes, it did. Cool. Awesome.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Pretty sure I heard that one already. Trying to pick up clues and things through the environment. Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Is this him? Please tell me it's him. Is it him? He's nodding like it's him. Isn't this the dude? I thought this was the guy. You look just like this dude I'm looking for. But I can't talk to him. Can I talk to anybody here? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, Farfing Nukin. I thought I found him. No. Pretty sure I already scanned that guy. That's to the wards. Don't want to go to the wards yet. I do want to go to the wards because that's all that's here. Man, I really thought I had him. Dang.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Totally lost. Not gonna lie. Looking for one more keeper, one more character. Harkin is still here.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women, shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
Good job, Caden. Good job. I mean, I'm looking, and I don't see plates and cutlery. Just gonna guess that. I mean, there's drinks, but drinks don't make food.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay. I'm sure that's of value. Yoink. Just stole some shit. Oh yeah, this is okay. The dude that was here had a hit on him? But I think, if memory serves, I let him get away. Nothing of note here. We did loot a box though, that's nice. Got some gear from it. Hopefully it's better than whatever they're using. I guess I already scanned that guy too. Nope. Oh, it's not him. Dang. What are you talking about? You know, having a good time? You enjoying the view? Cool? Nice. Nice meeting you. Oh, that reporter's gone. Lower ward clinics? Ooh, good call. Doran's getting his groove on. Look at the guy. He's so cute. We did the thing with Rita.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
I'm waiting for someone else.
this fella. Oop, nope, not that way. I already did the thing with that guy. Cool. Oh, scan.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
Oh,
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Doesn't this remind you of the hallway from the Resident Evil film? The first one? All the lasers and stuff. Makes me think of it every time.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Yet. Oh no. Nope, it's not him. Oh, it's not him either.
Congratulations,
Aha!
Shepard. Heard they made you a Spectre. I'm glad somebody got the Council to see Saren for what he really is.
I appreciate that, Garrus.
I resigned from CSEC after the Council ignored my investigation. I was sick of all the politics. You're the only one who seems to be doing anything about Saren. Let me come with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't prove it in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You won't regret this, Shepard.
Got him. Sweet. I feel a lot better knowing that I've actually managed to land that one because I almost didn't. Okay, so now I just have to figure out how to get this lady and find that last keeper. Cool. Okay, let's try this place for a bit. Decryption skill too low. Oh no, put the weapons away. Thank you. Let's not just draw on everybody. Squad. Who's got the decryption? Well, it's either me. That's 4 pips. He's got 5 pips. Okay. I mean, does it matter, like, if I change people? wants, Ashley. I don't know if I can make him do it. Okay, both of you guys over here. Okay, so he's left, she's right. Can I stand on the desk? I don't know if that'll even work.
Nice to see so many humans working for CSEC.
Cool. I wish you'd work for me and access that terminal. I think I already talked to this guy.
Good to see you, Commander.
Hello, Commander.
Hello? Oh, hello? Stairs. Oh. Nope, either I already got it or I can't get it because I can't get it. Any lockers with goodies? Nope. I'm gonna guess that's an elevator that I cannot access. Okay, doesn't appear. No other keepers that I can see. Let's try the other side. See if there's another wing. Some more wing action. Hey, there's one right here. And it's already scanned. I think I already talked to this guy too.
Hello, Commander.
I need supplies.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Hey, how about that? Rare stuff. Not that I can afford any of it. Jesus Christ. I got like just under 5 grand. These things cost way more than that. Oh, here's one I can finally afford. Huh. I don't even know if I want to buy any of this stuff. This is... So I can sell stuff. Oh my god, this is all stuff I have? Well, I need to go through it before I can sell anything, because I don't know if anybody even has any upgrades on hand. Oh my god, dude. There's a Y. Sell all junk. Okay, well, while we're here, we should do this. Okay, so... Well, hold on, let's see. So, pistols, sniper rifles. First aid, throwables. Assault rifles, pistols. No points in snipers. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take some notes here. Because role-playing game. Everybody should have a weapon, right? Like, one person should be good with a rifle, one person should be good with a shotgun, one person should be good with, like, explosives. Tactical armor, 3. Combat armor. So she's got medium armor. She's got light armor. Oof, I gotta get all the way to here to use medium armor. Okay. So she's got light. She's got medium. Okay. Okay, well, she's good for armor. It would give him more shields, but he's using shields, isn't he? I think he is. I'm gonna stick with what he's got for now. Okay, everybody's got good armor. She's the sniper, so we'll give you... She's got a Reaper, which... Hammer's got a better accuracy rating. Dude. You make Ashley the sniper? Why? I want that role. For me as a player, I think, you know, I would not trust the AI to be as accurate ever. That was just my thinking. Do I have that backwards? Here we go. That's definitely an upgrade. I would rather have more accuracy. You know, I want to know those shots are landing. But it says it's a higher DPS. So, sure. So now she's equipped with an edge. She's got an Avenger 1. No hammers. She's good for shields, I think. She's got a Phoenix 1. Onyx. Survivor. I think I want to stick with that one. Okay, so everybody's outfitted now. Now, if I just sell duplicates...
Hello, Commander.
I think I'll be going.
Oh.
Sure thing, Commander. You have a good day now.
Just kidding.
Hello, Commander.
I actually really do want to talk to you.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay, so now we'll go to sell. Alright, I sell that one. Just selling duplicates at this point. Because I want to try and just keep like one of everything on hand. Okay, so there's that. So I've got rid of the excess. I just need that last keeper, and then I think I can bounce. The question is where is it? Oh, did I get everything down there? I think I did. There's nothing else here, right? No. Lockers. No. Okay. Scoured. That's the way I came in. I think this one's just to the top of the tower, right? Wait, no, this is coming in from outside. Let's go this way. Can I go this way? Oh, here we go.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, Courage.
Wow. Oh, wait. Nope. That's... Oh, there's that last keeper right there, huh? Hold on. Let's... Can I say... Oh, it won't let me save. Nope.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Now you know where to go to continue the storyline, and I think that's the last keeper. Now will it let me save? Yes. Awesome. The Batia woman mentioned in the news was part of Ashley's squad. I did not make that connection. I did talk to her, Ashley, about that earlier. She brought that up in one of the conversations on Previous Planet. Okay. Squad. No. Normally you can only switch squad members when you leave the Normandy.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Neat. Okay, now can I walk past them? Yes, I can. Cool.
Huh.
I think this is the last one. Please tell me it is. Hey, and I leveled. Sweet. Which I think means now I can put one more point in decryption and go figure out what that last terminal was supposed to say. Where there was one that I couldn't open up. Where was it? Dang. I just saw it just a little bit ago. Okay,
In a
so
further
I found
development
Garrus.
in the Eden Prime
I found the
investigation,
Keeper.
the Council has
So
reportedly
now-
revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman
there's that one
confirmed
other
that
character
corrective
that I don't know
actions
how to
had
get.
been taken.
But I do want to find, there was a terminal that I was unable to scan because I didn't have enough in my decryption. Well, now I have a point I can put into it and read that thing. And this is not that thing. Aha, this one. It says decryption skill too low. Well, guess what? Squad. Still says it's too low. I still don't have enough. If this is the thing I need. Oh no. But I think I want this too, don't I? I think I want to unlock first aid for her anyway. Master sabotage, I think I want. Ooh, Spectre training. Is this new? Okay, I got a question. Taz, maybe you would know this. What is the likelihood that my character will get enough skill points to fill every one of these trees? I'm just wondering, like, by the time I finish this game, how much of that stuff is probably going to be filled. Like, half of it? All of it? You know, like, I'm wondering, like, how specialized should I make these characters? Should I give everybody the ability to slap a band-aid on a thing? Or should I just leave one character that's the healer that does all the healing? You know, like, how... I don't know, dude. I'm kind of curious. Because, I mean, logic would dictate everybody should take first aid. But maybe this game isn't that way. But I really want to hack this stupid fucking terminal. Ooh, put the weapons away. Sorry, just kidding. Oh, that does the same thing. Let's try it. Do it. First aid unlocked. One more point. Well, damn. Oh, crap. He's got 4 points. He can... There we go. If not first time through, playing with the same character, second time will level up more. I'm not going to go through this game twice, I don't think. And you know what? I just spent a bunch of points that I don't want to spend on her.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
took the wrong elevator. What a dope.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Cool.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Huh.
Okay, and scan. And left. Okay, so what are you doing, Ashley? Weirdo. Alright, Caden. You, sir, are going to be given all the decryption stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are now a master of sabotage with decrypting. Okay, he's got a bunch of points in first aid. So he'll be the healer too. Combat armor, sounds like you are a tank. So let's see. Equip heavy armor. Yep. Boom, right there. You may now equip heavy armor. Advanced shield boost. Yep, she sounds like tank. Batman. Health regen, there we go. So this is max health, this is health regen. Ooh, this will unlock shotguns. That sounds like a good idea. If she's gonna be a tank with a bunch of armor, guess what? She can now use shotguns. Okay, so that makes me the DPS. Unlock sniper rifles. There's an assassination. I think that's going to be my 4 points right there. Because I'm doing all the talking. Boom, how about that? Now I will really do all the talking. Okay, points spent. Ashley needs a shotgun. She's got a Storm 1. Let's go with the Hurricane 2. Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay. So now that that is done, and I don't want to do it all over again. You, behind me, thank you. Okay. The only thing left on missions is exposing Saren, which is to talk to the ambassador who's standing right in front of me. As far as assignments go, unusual readings in the Argus Row cluster, which is not here. The Hawking Eta cluster, which is not here. Something about a fan named Conrad. He wasn't terribly happy that I turned him down for an autograph. The Stennis system. The Gamma cluster. And the Antaeus system. And the Farinata system. So I've got a bunch of assignments that take me elsewhere, and nothing left here except not shooting the ambassador. Just kidding. Speaking to the ambassador. To back out of the menu is the B button. That also draws a weapon. So glad people don't get offended when you have a weapon drawn. Okay, well, that I think that's it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Oh. Sure, I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing here, is cleaning up a mess. You think it's just you? God, what a jerk. I kind of do want to shoot him now. That's your fucking... just do your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Good. Now that he's gone.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Sounds like overkill to me.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care.
Damn.
The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Every time they talk about Geth, I think about the magic card Geth. Ugh.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So what was the achievement that I just popped? Archivist for Mass Effect 1. Find all primary alien council races, extinct races, and non-council races codex entries. Oh. Cool. Alright, at ease. Calm down, Chase. I really like that the game makes a note if you inspect stuff, but doesn't force tooltips up in front of your face like some games. Like, you can go read it at your leisure. I do appreciate that. It's kind of respectful of one's time. You know, you can kind of set aside some reading for a moment when, you know, you snacking or on, you know, in between whatever your mission is at the time. Alright, I'm entering Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
The ship is
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Paragon +4. Ew, how do you... I don't... Squad. Aha! It's on the left there. Okay, so... let's do this thing first. Artemis Tau. Talk to the archaeologist. Okay, Artemis Tau.
In the early 21s, the Elcor,
Yeah,
the
I got all
Volus
those
are
things. That's what that
in
achievement
the early
for.
21. Fair, no, there are between all modern.
Okay. This guy. Captain Salty here.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I got Renegade +2. But I just, like, cheered that guy up to the point where he wasn't really questioning having them on board anymore. But I still got Paragon, or Renegade +2 there. And the thing didn't move at all. Like, how can you tell how much Paragon points you actually have? Is there another way? Wasn't there another? Yeah, here we go. Spectre.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I think I already exhausted her stuff.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school.
Yep.
I wanted to... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I already ran through her dialogue tree. She didn't appear to have anything new. Obviously doesn't care that I just got a promotion. And now Captain's gone. Alright, Kaden, what do you got? Anything new?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Wow, shut down.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Weird. I wonder why he shut me down like that. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Not right now. Not after the stuff you pulled. Well, what did I do? I don't know.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Maybe.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
So this guy has stuff that's off-brand, but it's all stupid expensive too. 304,000. Meanwhile, I'm just under 7. Oh, here's dude.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander. Commander, good to see you.
But he won't talk to me again. So now I shut him down, and he's just like, oh, okay, sure thing.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay. So she doesn't want to talk now, but more later. Sure.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Oh, and you can equip everybody from here. Neat. Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Wow, it got dark.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
That's rough. So, this guy, you're saying to sell my stuff back to this fella here. I already sold a bunch of that stuff to the guy topside.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Oh, nice.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return, and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
So what you're saying is everybody gets inoculated before they fly away. That's pretty fucking clever.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Neat.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Damn.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Neat.
I should go.
See you later.
Bunch of intensely, deeply personal questions. Gotta go.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Dope.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Nice.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I like that guy. Ooh. I think that exhausts all of the walking around. Thing to do is to just go, but I'm looking at 12:30 a.m. on the clock.
Faster, large, the Mako, Biotic, Omni.
So, Artemis Tau.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Ouch, dude. Ouch.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Nice.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Suddenly disinterested. Alright, see you. Goodbye. Well, how do I... Oh, yeah, I gotta use this thing. Do-do-do. Okay, I'm gonna fly to Artemis Tau. And then I'm gonna save it. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Because I'm pretty tired. That's right. The map for this game is grossly huge. Oh, here we go.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Aeolus, the second in the ring, is a distress beacon. One day is 50 Earth hours. Survey. the second one, right? This one, needleless. Oh, I missed one. Oh no. Yeah. I want one of these things. I don't know why everybody hates this thing. This is one of the coolest vehicles. Like, I wanna, like, give me a Blaster Master game with something like this. Oh, hello. Kill it? We done? This is about as level it's gonna get right here, dude. There we go. Excuse me.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
I'm gonna guess that this is the distress beacon. Pretty cool looking truck you got there, guy. Worth a shot. Aha. Alright. Level-ish. There we go. That'll do. Oh, and this is timed. Okay. ID tag recovered. Captain Milan's ident tag had it. Appears impossible to do. Okay. Yeehaw. electronics, skill too low. Could one of y'all get on that? Isn't that a thing that you can do? Can I make him do it? Isn't that a thing that I can do? Okay, well, save, bed, I'm tired, I'm passing out, it's late. Thank you, Taz, for keeping me company. I have to play this more. I need to finish this game so I can free up space on my hard drive. Tonight is not the night. I've already gone 45 minutes farther than I wanted to. Alrighty. Nice. Haven't played New Vegas. I was talking about that one earlier. Demi and I were talking about New Vegas. Alright, Taz. Like I said, thanks for hanging. My night is coming to an end. It is bedtime for me. I might go have a bowl of cereal before I pass out. But yeah, stay tuned. More to come. You know, hearts and hugs and all that. And, I think I'm gonna play some more of this here very soon. Good night, duder. See you next mission.